Yo, yo, yo. What's good, world? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy, man. I'm back with another one, man. This one right here is crazy. Like, right now, we got a category 5 that's in Miami. And it's destroying everything. They were showing everybody on the bridge. And what's beside the bridge on both ends? Water. If those people could not make it out in time, man, do y'all know how hectic this gonna get once it reached them? That's the crazy thing. Like, it's too much going on with it. Like, because everybody's trying to evacuate. They're telling everybody to evacuate. You know, it's a category 5. And this is after the first one last week. So this one is even crazier. Like, it's not even right, man. Then this lieutenant, he he served his time and stuff, man. And he's in they said 20-foot boat. And he's not trying to leave. He's been blowing up, going viral, as a matter of fact, honestly, since all of this been going on. But that dude said he ain't trying to leave, but he got put into, a place to stay or whatnot for the conditions that's going on. But he wasn't trying to leave. He's been going viral, but it's just to tell you, it's been crazy down there. Crazy. I mean, that water 10, 12, 14 foot, ain't no telling how tall that water is at certain places at its highest peak. You got alligators everywhere. I know you do. I know they got alligators everywhere. Alligators, don't get me wrong, yeah, you got iguanas. I like iguanas. I like alligators too. But you can't mess with no damn alligator, man. So I got something new to tell you. This is what this whole thing is about. Okay, so we got the first one that came last week. We got this one that hit yesterday, and it's destroying everything. So, like I said on the other video, last week when that one was hitting, they was telling us that we had 3 more coming. They said we had 3 more coming. So that means we had one last week. We got this one that just hit yesterday. So that's 2. They said it's 1 more. Really, it's 2 more in the water. The last 2. There's going to be 4 total. But the next one is coming, and I think it's going to be bigger than this one. So y'all got to evacuate, man, and get out of Dodge, man. And like, for real, man, if y'all, whatever, call a family, get online, like, seriously, man. It's crazy. We got this war in Ukraine that's spending more money than what we are doing for the people here, which is crazy. Best thing you can do is just get out of the way and just try to relocate. This one right here is crazy. So if y'all been really affected and it's been really bad, which I've been seeing everything, a lot of the things, and it's been terrible. Just the first one was terrible. So we got the second one. It's coming right. Well, really, it's the third one that's on its way. Then we're gonna have the fourth one. Man, a lot of people have to evacuate a lot of states. It's gonna be crazy. I think I might do this one on the live. Y'all let me know in the comments. We should make a live on this. It's a lot of other things that we got to make a live on too. Y'all give me y'all opinions as well. I got a lot of content that we should be talking about on the live, and that we'll talk about a lot of different things. But I would like y'all opinions as well, because it's not about me. It's not just me. It's about y'all too as well. And I really appreciate y'all. And man, we gotta keep our prayers up for these people that's in Florida right now, man, and everywhere else that's going through it. I mean, they said what, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina. I mean, in these category 5, and if this one's worse, I mean, who knows what the 4th one's gonna be like? Come on, man, we gotta figure this out. But drop the comments, man. Let's talk about this, man, because they saying this one's coming. And I'm gonna give y'all some insight, and I want y'all opinion on it. And hit the subscribe button, man, where y'all let it, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. All the love, support, man, everything, man, that y'all been doing for me, man. I really do. It's amazing, man. I'm gonna keep running it up. And I got a lot of projects. Like, yeah, we're doing, you know, the automotives, everything that, you know, got a lot of music cooking up, man. We got a lot of stuff, but the music, I'm kind of whatever. But the automotive stuff, we're gonna turn that up. So y'all stay tuned, man. Appreciate y'all love and support, man. Stay safe, stay warm, man. I'm out.
Alrighty, guys, I know we just got finished with Hurricane Milton, but there, unfortunately, is another hurricane that we need to talk about that has a chance of hitting Florida, yes, again. Now, mind you, what I'm about to show you is only one model run. This is over 1 to 2 weeks away, so things will change. Most likely, it will not happen exactly how I'm showing you, but this is how it all starts, and this is how it all begins, so I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of what's potentially coming. So as we put this into motion, you can see the date and time up at the very top, October the 12th, 13th, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you're going to notice down here in the Gulf of Mexico, between the Yucatan and the Caribbean, there's a low pressure forming up. Let's go ahead into the 21st, the 22nd, and boom, look at that. Coming right over Cuba, strong hurricane down to a 962, going right over the Florida Keys right there. Now what's interesting is if we keep playing this, comes over the Florida Keys, 958, continues strengthening, comes up to right at the Fort Myers and Cape Coral area, and then starts curving back out into the Gulf of Mexico. Like I said, this is obviously still a week or two away. Things are going to change, but hint, hint, hurricane season is not over, unfortunately, and unfortunately, I don't think Milton is going to be the last hurricane that Florida sees, so definitely keep an eye on this, guys. I'm going to continue to keep y'all up to date the best I can. And if you have any questions, any comments, and concerns, definitely drop them below.
Hurricane Milton has yet to reach Florida, but already a third hurricane could be on its way. A new potential storm has been identified by the U.S. National Hurricane Center, emerging hot on the heels of the deadly impending Category 5 Milton. Potential Hurricane Nadine has a 20% chance of building into a tropical storm and could develop into a stronger force.
Kirk is now a Category 4, and Leslie is forecast to be the next major hurricane. Fortunately, Kirk is going to stay out to sea. Leslie will have to watch a little more closely, but Kirk is going to send swells that will start arriving on the east coast of the U.S. starting late this weekend. So it's not like it's going to have zero impact on the U.S. It is going to turn north because of that big trough that's over Bermuda, but that is going to be followed by Leslie that'll probably go farther south and west. And the outflow from Kirk has been shearing Leslie, but as Kirk goes north, Leslie will find itself in more favorable conditions. But look at this beast that has rapidly intensified since this time yesterday. No Hurricane Hunter aircraft because of the lack of threat to land over the next few days, but the satellite estimates have sent this up to Category 4, and who knows how strong this will actually peak. It will probably get a little bit stronger and stay a major hurricane all the way into the weekend, and we have to watch for next week how the post-tropical version of Kirk could affect Western Europe. So don't sleep on that potential as well. And here's Leslie that's weaker for now, but it will find itself in more conducive conditions. Max winds estimated up to 50 miles an hour. And this will go pretty slowly northwestward. Forecast to become a major hurricane, could end up in the cold wake of Kirk, but then could it go farther south and west? And how close to places like the Caribbean or Bermuda could it get? We'll have to watch that closely, although it's likely to turn. Mike, Alex?
All right, Dr. Neb, thank you very much for that.
Ever heard about this hurricane that shook the United States? This hurricane was so destructive that it caused approximately $125 billion in property damages and so much more, earning the title of one of the worst natural disasters to ever hit the U.S. It originated from a tropical wave formed over the Bahamas on August 23, 2005. It first hit Florida as a Category 1 hurricane, but as it moved over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, it transformed into something even scarier than your girlfriend when she's hangry. By August 28th, it had become a Category 5 hurricane, with winds over 175 miles per hour. The very next day, it hit Louisiana as a Category 3 hurricane, with storm surges 20 to 28 feet above normal tide levels. If you think you know the name of this hurricane, hold that thought and hit the like button. The storm surge from this hurricane led to about 80% of New Orleans being flooded, with some areas 15 feet underwater, damaging 800,000 homes in total. And the name of this deadly hurricane is Hurricane Katrina.
Breaking news, Disney World has been destroyed by Hurricane Milton. As you can see in the images, the most magical place on Earth has been severely damaged. There's extensive wind damage as well as a lot of flooding. In fact, it's even more devastating knowing that Disney was testing their hurricane defense system yesterday, which we reported on earlier. Unfortunately, based on the damage, that system was a clear failure. The main lesson with that is don't partner with the United States government on projects if you want them to be successful. This is almost as devastating as the fire that burned down Cinderella Castle. Luckily with Disney, the show must go on. Because of that, they're going to expedite the cleanup process and hope to have the parks open by the end of the year. It's worth noting that the images we shared are definitely not AI generated, and this is very real damage to Disney World. Unfortunately, many Disney adults are crying over this devastation and damage. Some are even canceling their Disney annual passes out of frustration with Disney for not protecting their beloved theme parks enough from Hurricane Milton. For more on the incredible damage to Disney World from Hurricane Milton, click the link in our bio or visit mousetrapnews.com. Breaking news, Disney World has been destroyed by Hurricane Milton. As you can see in the images, the most magical place on Earth has been severely damaged. There's extensive wind damage as well as a lot of flooding. In fact, it's even more devastating knowing that Disney was testing their hurricane defense system yesterday, which we reported on earlier. Unfortunately, based on the damage, that system was a clear failure. The main lesson with that is don't partner with the United States government on projects if you want them to be successful. This is almost as devastating as the fire that burned down Cinderella Castle. Luckily with Disney, the show must go on. Because of that, they're going to expedite the cleanup process and hope to have the parks open by the end of the year. It's worth noting that the images we shared are definitely not AI generated, and this is very real damage to Disney World. Unfortunately, many Disney adults are crying over this devastation and damage. Some are even canceling their Disney annual passes out of frustration with Disney for not protecting their beloved theme parks enough from Hurricane Milton. For more on the incredible damage to Disney World from Hurricane Milton, click the link in our bio or visit mousetrapnews.com.
Another hurricane is on its way to Florida, and it's not looking good. Right on the heels of Hurricane Milton, which left a path of destruction, a new threat looms: Hurricane Nadine. This weather system in the Caribbean is intensifying and is projected to become a major hurricane as it heads for the Gulf of Mexico. The west coast of Florida is in the crosshairs again. With already weakened infrastructure from Milton, the state is highly vulnerable. Power outages, lack of clean water, and severe flooding are almost certain if Nadine strikes. Emergency services are on high alert, but the potential for catastrophe is immense. Residents are urged to prepare immediately, stock up on essentials, secure your property, and have an evacuation plan ready. The death toll from Milton was already devastating, and with Nadine on its way, the risk of loss of life could be even higher. This is not just another storm, it's a potential back-to-back disaster. Stay tuned to official weather channels, follow all advisories, and most importantly, stay safe. Florida, we're in this together. Remember, your safety is paramount. Take action now and be prepared for Hurricane Nadine.
Look at that. Here. Fill out the window,
Breaking news: Nadine hurricane expected to hit Florida right after Milton. This unexpected blow raises serious concerns for the safety and well-being of Florida residents. Communities still reeling from Milton's impact now face another incoming threat. Experts warn that this upcoming hurricane could bring devastating consequences. Stay tuned for updates and make sure to follow all safety guidelines to protect yourself and your loved ones. Florida thought Hurricane Milton was the worst of it, but now, just as the state reels from the catastrophic damage, another storm is brewing. Hurricane Nadine is forming in the Atlantic, and experts are warning it could follow Milton's exact path. This is no coincidence. 2 storms, back-to-back, hitting the same region at full force? Florida has never faced anything like this in recorded history. This is a race against time for anyone still in the state. Because if Nadine hits while recovery efforts from Milton are still underway, we're talking about a disaster of unimaginable proportions. No time to rebuild, no time to prepare, no time to breathe. If you're still there, you need to act now. Florida could be facing complete chaos, and the clock is ticking. Stay safe and stay informed, because no one knows how bad this could get.